deep sea diving. Deep sea diving.
Detoxification of effluents by Photocatalytic Science and Engineering Department. May I help you?
Oh, good day, sir. So I just saw your sign, and I just called because I have to say I completely agree. This would be a fantastic spot for deep sea diving. Yeah, I'm looking right at it. No? What is it? Detoxification of effluents by photocatalytic science and engineering. Okay, so there's no deep sea diving. Well, you should consider changing your acronym because it's really misleading.
The acronym is fine, sir.
Okay, I'm just saying, customer knows best, you know? Work with the... Hello? Why did you hang up? That was rude. This would be a fantastic spot for deep sea diving. Wait, this is a lake.
Good day. It's like 92 degrees or something, but I don't care. I just don't care. This here is a lesson on writing. You know, it's not that hard, okay? It's just not that hard. A lot of people say, oh, I can't write. Yes, you can. Anybody can write. Read. In a way, it's like fishing. You know, you have to have a lot of patience. But if fishermen can do it, writers can too. So I like to abide by a step-by-step process, and it's easy. Step 1, it all starts with an idea. People find inspiration from tons of things. I like to get inspiration from dreams, but we can also get inspired by other works of art and other role models. Some people get their ideas when sitting on the john. Some ideas are handed down to us. Step 2, brainstorm. I mean, really brainstorm. Now that you've got an idea, work off of it. Sometimes map out some different things. Come up with, some people like to do character bios, some people like to make maps. I make maps. I'm not much of a character bio fan, but it helps. It really does. Just come up with create a potential timeline of events, create lists of events that could happen, group charts and where people are at certain times and basic things like that. Step 3. Find a medium. You can write it out or you can type it out. I'm more of a typer person because then you can do blocking and spell check and website stuff, whereas writing, you're writing. I like to type. I'm a typer. Step 4, the writing. Now, this step is where people get stuck. Just write. Just put something down. Just say, hey, this, and then that, like this detail, and then what's supposed to happen next in your mind. Just improvise it sometimes. It's also a good technique. It's just go where the story takes you. Same with music. Go where the music takes you. And don't worry about, oh, well, what if, you know, I got to do a lot more planning to make this right. Stop it. You plan to plan to plan to plan to plan, and you never actually do it. Am I right? So let's set up our next planning date for the 14th. Sure thing, I'll have to plan that out first. Hold on, let me go plan my meal for a second, then I gotta plan this and that. No, that is an awful, horrible, it's a horrible four-letter word. It's worse than hell. Step 5 is edit. I learned this from a great site called NaNoWriMo, National Novel Writing Month, and it encouraged writers to write a 1,665 word goal a day for a total of 50,000 words by the end of the month. Now that's a very good sized novel right there. I didn't get that far because I was very busy in the school year, but I did pump out 14,000 words, and now I have a whole new story idea in development. Story 4, because it's technically still untitled, but yeah, it's just that so much that November should be the writing month and December should be the editing month. And now it's another fault that I did, is I edited at the same time as writing it. So I was slow. I was very painstaking, but it looks great. But then I stopped, and then you get those long periods where you don't do anything because you're not really sure anymore. So always write first, then edit later. Step 6, finish the story. Step 7, clean it up. Step 8, ask for reviews. Because you're going to be in your own little world for the longest period of it, but you actually need some outside opinions to say, well, this is kind of worded weird, or the grammar's not right here. You need that, or else you're just going to be an unchecked thing, and nobody likes unchecked things. I'd put a check mark on every tree in the neighborhood if I could. Like, yep, that's a tree, check it off. Step 9. Go into the publishing process if you want, which is finding an agent, finding publisher information, finding other works similar to yours, finding publishing houses and companies, self-publishing, e-publishing, all that good stuff. For more information on this, you can check out my senior project video on publishing a novel. There is a link in the description below for that. Just try from there. It's really not that hard. I've written a very good prototype of a book. It's almost there. This is my book. It's come a long way. I've been writing it for 4 years. And it's got, you know, the information on the back. I designed everything about this book and binded it, printed it myself. Inside there, a little signature, yay. On the back it says another fork, another split, another laugh, another stick, a bow, a weed, a root, another hollow stamp by boot. That's a quote. It's really cool, it's really fun. It's got all those pages and chapters in there, little publishing information stuff, table of contents. It's got a little drawing I made of a steampunkish like airship. Yeah! It even has an about the author section. The original sketch, untouched. Other works by me, even though they're not published yet, but I had to put something there. It's over 277 pages in this one book. It's still 9 chapters left to go, so it's not done yet, and it's got a lot of editing to do, but it's getting there. I hope to finish the story by the end of the summer and publish the book by the end of the year, hopefully. Wish me luck! If I was a fisherman, that would be a lot of fish right there. Below you can also find a link for my melodic reading of Chapter 1, The Esplanade Man. Passerby are coming here. That was kind of funny. There's a walker passerby. That's new. Gosh, other passerbyers at a time like this. Even my younger self can tell stories. Yeah. I was actually writing this story at the time, so he told more verbal stories and anecdotes. That's all I got for now. I'll say cheerio. I really want to get out of this heat. I really encourage you to just, you know, set to it. I mean, the pen is mightier than the sword, they say. Fun process, and I thoroughly encourage it. Whatever genre you're interested in, just go for it. I'll say good night for now. Have a good day. I have to go to Davio's, Patriots Place right now, for some 8-ounce sirloin, top prime steak or whatever. Everything's like 35 bucks there. Cheerio! But please do check out my other videos on my YouTube channel, Paradox Widget. You can also find me as Logan McCarthy on Facebook page, SoundCloud, Reverb Nation, and Bandcamp. New videos up are rescue helicopter that made a landing at Tri-County for the medical shop that the whole school came out to watch, like, woo! And also my first original single out after 2.5 months, back on Tube Fleet. Please check it out. I hope you like them, and thank you very much.